Today we will discuss Shakespeare's The Tempest. It is a timeless play exploring magic, power, forgiveness, and the journey toward reconciliation.
Plot summary. The Tempest is one of William Shakespeare's last and most celebrated plays. It is a romantic drama that combines elements of magic, adventure, forgiveness, and reconciliation. The story takes place on a mysterious island where the exiled Duke of Milan, Prospero, has lived for 12 years with his daughter Miranda. The play begins with a violent storm, the Tempest, magically created by Prospero with the help of the spirit Ariel. The storm causes a ship carrying Alonso, the King of Naples, his son Ferdinand, his brother Sebastian, and Prospero's treacherous brother Antonio to be wrecked on the island. Although the storm appears dangerous, no one is harmed. Years earlier, Antonio had usurped Prospero's position as Duke of Milan with Alonso's support. Prospero and the young Miranda were set adrift at sea but survived and reached the island. There, Prospero devoted himself to the study of magic and gained control over Ariel, a spirit, and Caliban, the island's native inhabitant. Prospero separates the shipwreck survivors into different groups. Ferdinand meets Miranda, and the two immediately fall in love. Prospero pretends to oppose their relationship in order to test Ferdinand's sincerity and loyalty. Meanwhile, Antonio and Sebastian plot to murder King Alonso and seize the throne. But Ariel prevents their plan. Elsewhere, Caliban joins two drunken servants, Stefano and Trinculo, in a comic conspiracy to kill Prospero and rule the island. Their foolish scheme also fails because of Prospero's magical intervention. As the play reaches its climax, Prospero confronts his enemies. Instead of taking revenge, he chooses mercy and forgiveness. He renounces his magical powers, frees Ariel, forgives Antonio, and regains his rightful position as Duke of Milan. Alonso rejoices when he discovers that Ferdinand is alive and engaged to Miranda. The play ends with reconciliation, hope, and preparations for returning to Italy. Main characters. 1. Prospero, the rightful Duke of Milan and the central character of the play. A wise magician and loving father. He uses magic to restore justice but ultimately chooses forgiveness over revenge. 2. Miranda, Prospero's innocent and compassionate daughter. Having grown up on the island, she has little knowledge of the outside world. She falls in love with Ferdinand. 3. Ariel, a magical spirit who faithfully serves Prospero after being freed from imprisonment. Ariel represents freedom, intelligence, and the supernatural. 4. Caliban, the son of the witch Sycorax and the original inhabitant of the island. Though often portrayed as uncivilized and rebellious, Caliban also symbolizes the effects of colonialism and oppression. 5. Ferdinand, the son of King Alonso. He is noble, courageous, and deeply in love with Miranda. His marriage symbolizes reconciliation between the two families. 6. Alonso, King of Naples. He regrets helping Antonio overthrow Prospero and is eventually forgiven. 7. Antonio, Prospero's ambitious and deceitful brother who stole the Duchy of Milan. He represents betrayal and political ambition. 8. Sebastian, Alonso's brother who joins Antonio in plotting against the king. 9. Gonzalo, an honest and loyal nobleman who secretly helped Prospero and Miranda escape years earlier. He symbolizes kindness, wisdom, and hope. 10. Stefano and Trinculo, comic characters whose drunken plot with Caliban provides humor and satire. Major themes. 1. Forgiveness and reconciliation. The central theme of the play is the power of forgiveness. Prospero chooses mercy over revenge, leading to peace and harmony. 2. Power and authority. The play explores different forms of power, political, magical, and personal, and how they should be exercised responsibly. 3. Justice. Prospero seeks to restore justice after being wronged, but true justice comes through forgiveness rather than punishment. 4. Magic and the supernatural. Magic drives the action of the play. It symbolizes knowledge, imagination, and the ability to transform lives. 5. Colonialism. The relationship between Prospero and Caliban raises questions about conquest, domination, and the treatment of indigenous peoples. 6. Freedom. Several characters long for freedom. Ariel seeks release from service, while Caliban desires independence from Prospero's rule. 7. Love. The pure love between Ferdinand and Miranda contrasts with the greed and ambition of other characters and helps unite former enemies. 8. Illusion versus reality. The play frequently blurs the line between appearance and reality through magic, dreams, and theatrical spectacle. 9. Betrayal and ambition. Antonio's betrayal of Prospero and Sebastian's conspiracy against Alonso illustrate the destructive effects of unchecked ambition. 10. Civilization and human nature. The play examines what it means to be civilized through the contrasting behaviors of Prospero, Caliban, and the shipwrecked nobles. Conclusion. The Tempest is a masterpiece that blends fantasy, romance, comedy, and philosophy. Through Prospero's journey from revenge to forgiveness, Shakespeare emphasizes mercy, justice, reconciliation, and the responsible use of power. Its memorable characters, magical atmosphere, and timeless themes continue to make it one of Shakespeare's most widely studied and admired plays.